It's December, and that means the to-do list is multiplying. Gift shopping, tree decorating, baking, holiday concerts are packing my calendar, and I'm just wondering, when am I going to have time to work on those holiday puzzles? Hi, I'm Sandra from The Puzzling Canadian, and welcome to my channel. December has arrived, and everybody in the puzzling community is starting to get excited about those holiday puzzles. I see those posts on Instagram and Facebook where everybody's displaying their to-do pile of seasonal puzzles. I too have a to-do pile for the month of December, and I will share that with you towards the end of the video. But first, I have two topics that I want to discuss. It's really two questions. Do you complete seasonal or holiday puzzles during the month of December? And if you do, when do you find the time to do them? I ask the first question because maybe there are some puzzlers out there that don't want to be doing holiday puzzles throughout the month of December. And I have to be honest with you, holiday puzzles are not my preferred image. They are beautiful. I love them. They're lovely images. However, I usually just try to keep a few of them in my collection. And that's for two reasons. Number one, I don't think I'm going to have enough time in the month of December to do some of these holiday puzzles. And number two, puzzling snow and Christmas trees, which is what is in most of these images, is not easy. It looks lovely, but especially like the Christmas trees all decorated, it's so pretty, but it is tricky. So I usually just keep those to a bare minimum. When it comes to the question of time, well, December is just such a busy month for me that I end up doing very little puzzling. I do start off very optimistic. I gather my puzzles, the ones that I want to do to get me in the festive spirit. And then it hits mid-month and I'm too busy and I just have to put those puzzles aside. So I try to keep my holiday puzzles to a minimum because that is what I've noticed has happened in the past couple of years. And also because of that, what I've decided to do is just have smaller piece counts. So either 300, 500, maybe 750 piece puzzles. I now start to gather more of those in holiday puzzles rather than 1,000-piece puzzles, which takes me a little bit longer. So let me just show you first some of the puzzles that I've already started working on. Towards the end of November, I pulled out my first holiday puzzle, and it was a Springbok puzzle called the 12 Days of Christmas. Now, I found this one at a thrift store, and Springbok is not my usual brand, but that image was quite different than some of the other holiday images that I've seen, so I liked it. Springbok is a random cut, so I decided I would use this puzzle so that I can practice assembling random cut. So I started working on this one at the end of November because I knew it was gonna take me a little bit longer. And I'm glad I did because it did take a while to complete. It was a very nice image. There was a lot of repetitive colors, like a lot of green. So sometimes it was hard to distinguish the green. And then there was also at the very top, the dancers there, and they all had the same outfit. So repetitive colored again. And it was a little bit tricky, but I persisted with it and I ended up getting it done. But at the end, there was 3 missing pieces. So, you know, that's what happens when sometimes it's at a thrift store. I did end up Googling this puzzle and found out that I think it was from 1976. So it is quite old. So it's been around for a while, and with only 3 missing pieces, I guess that's not too bad. This year, I decided to try my first ever Advent puzzle. I've never done one of these before, but I've seen so many puzzlers on Instagram and Facebook working on them, and it just seemed kind of interesting, and I wanted to give it a try. So this was the one that I selected. I liked it because of the image. So a nice cozy image. It's called the Jigsaw Puzzle Advent Calendar Festive Fireplace. Currently, I am 2 days behind on this puzzle. So, you know, I had a feeling that, you know, doing a little bit of it every day could be a challenge, but it is easy to catch up because the puzzle comes divided up into boxes. So it's easy if you've missed a couple of days, you just pull out a couple of boxes and work on them because there's such a small amount. So it's not so bad. I like it. The pieces for this brand here are a little bit shiny, but that's okay. I'm used to it, and so far I'm enjoying it. We'll see how it goes during the rest of the month. So another one that I completed recently was this Cobble Hill puzzle. It is called Gingerbread Houses, and it is 400 pieces. So I bought this at a thrift store and I liked it because it was 400 pieces. Again, like I was saying, I was trying to get more smaller piece counts because I figured I could get them done quicker throughout the month of December. And this wasn't too bad. I've never done this type. This one's called a family puzzle and they have various size shapes. So they got small pieces that are random cut and then large pieces that are random cut. So it was very nice. The image was a little tricky sometimes because there's so many gingerbread houses and it got tricky, but it wasn't so bad. But at the end, there was one missing piece. So again, another puzzle with the missing piece. And I'm not off to a good start for the month of December. So I guess I got to stay away from those thrift store puzzles. So let's take a look now at what I still have in my to-do pile for the month of December. So first up, I'm going to show you some 1,000 piece puzzles. Now this first one is my favorite. It is Ravensburger puzzle. And look at that image. It just looks so cute. It is called Merry Mischief. And I just like this one because it doesn't seem too busy. You know, it's got the nice little scene there, baking and all these, mischief going on in the kitchen. So I was really drawn to that. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then while I was at the thrift store again, I found another image and it was this one here, a Vermont Christmas Company puzzle. And it is called Family Christmas. I'm hoping there's no missing piece in this one, but who knows? But those are the only two holiday puzzles in 1,000 piece count that I have. So the next few that I have in my to-do pile are 500 piece counts. So first up is this one here. It's from the New York Puzzle Company and it is called Jingle Jumble, and I love this grid-like image. They do have several of them like that and you can see here. But this one is holiday themed. So when I saw it, I thought I'm gonna pick this one up because I've done some of these before and they're quite enjoyable. Next in my to-do pile is a White Mountain puzzle, 500 pieces, called Christmas Door, and it's by artist Dominic Davison. Now, I love his images, so I immediately was drawn to this one. It does have quite a bit of snow down here. It's probably going to be tricky, and then you have the Christmas trees, but overall, it's a lovely image, and I wanted to give it a try. Recently, I ended up visiting Puzzles Canada and I was there to pick up a different type of puzzle, but then I stumbled across this one here, which is a Ravensburger puzzle, 500 piece, called Enchanted Christmas. And I have seen some puzzlers already complete this on Instagram, and it's just a lovely image, the scene by the fireplace, and I thought it would be cute to complete, and it was 500 pieces, so that's what I was looking for. So that's my lineup for the month of December. I don't know if I'm going to end up completing all those puzzles, but if you follow me on Instagram at the Puzzling Canadian, you'll see if I get them all done because I post all my puzzles on that platform. I'd love for you to share your puzzling plans for the month of December. Do you have a pile of holiday puzzles to complete? Do you enjoy completing those seasonal puzzles? And when do you find the time to complete them? Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Now, we all need to get back to our holiday to-do list or perhaps our puzzling to-do list, so I won't take up too much more of your time. I'm so very grateful you made some time to visit my channel and to view this video. Until next time, happy puzzling.